Thank you for watching Weekend Prime and welcome back. Now, fancy driving barefoot? Well, fertility experts warn that women who drive barefoot risk developing fertility problems. On this episode of Health Digest, Gloria Milimo interrogates the nexus between this seemingly harmless habit and women's health. Take a look.
From Nairobi's gridlocked roads to rural Kenya's dusty trails, the practice of driving without shoes is common, especially among women swapping out high heels for comfort. However, beneath that seemingly harmless habit lies the invisible danger of exposure to toxic metals like antimony, which is used in the manufacturing of car pedals and can infiltrate the body through the soles of the feet. Fertility experts say that antimony is absorbed through the skin during direct contact with vehicle pedals. The metal, which is a type of widely used in friction materials, including brake pads and pedal lining, may not be on most people's radar, but its effects can be profound. Studies have shown that some women undergoing IVF treatment have experienced miscarriages as a result of elevated antimony levels in their systems. These levels are said to interfere with embryo viability. They reckon that it is only until antimony is removed from such patients that getting pregnant or keeping one can take place. Scientific studies back up these concerns. A 2022 study under the Environmental Influence on Child Health Outcomes ECHO program tracked nearly 1,000 mother-newborn pairs and found that pregnant women with high levels of antimony in their urine were more likely to deliver underweight babies. The study recommended urgent effort to identify major sources of exposure and reduce risk, especially for women of childbearing age. While antimony is not the only chemical threat to fertility, it is one of the least understood, particularly in African contexts.
I think we can look at it with my colleagues, and who knows, if our results will be similar to our colleagues from Nigeria, then this is something which we can actually issue a guideline.
This issue is not isolated to antimony. Other toxins, such as mercury, commonly found in large fish like tuna and stockfish, are also endocrine disruptors that can harm reproductive health.
Even plastic bottles, when we drink water from plastic bottles, there are some nanoparticles from the plastics which can actually enter our bloodstream and can affect our health in general, and subsequently can affect fertility.
Cheap cosmetics, including lipsticks, may also contain hidden toxins that further exacerbate fertility issues. Infertility affects at least 30% of the population in sub-Saharan Africa. According to global data, men account for 40% of infertility cases, women for another 40%, with 15% involving shared causes and 5% being unexplained. Generally, female fertility naturally declines with age. Women are said to be born with a finite number of eggs, which decreases over time.
Normally, ladies start having their periods at around 13, 14 years. And imagine you've had these periods for 20-something years, and you've got to 35, 36, and you still don't have a baby. So what happens is the number of eggs has decreased drastically over the years. And then the quality of the eggs is also a challenge after 35.
They say it's not just about quantity. Quality matters too. Experts say ovarian reserves drop and egg quality declines with age. On the other hand, in men, sperm quality, including motility, which refers to how the sperm swims, plays a significant role and can be affected over time.
The numbers can also be on the lower side. For example, instead of having, let's say 100 million sperm in a sample, one has, let's say, 2 million or 3 million, for example. That is a challenge.
Beyond environmental toxins, other drivers of infertility in Africa include untreated sexually transmitted infections such as gonorrhea and chlamydia, which can lead to blockages in reproductive tracts for both sexes. Post-abortion infections, tuberculosis, schistosomiasis, and female genital mutilation are additional risk factors affecting women. For men, viral infections like mumps can damage the testes, and sexual dysfunction like premature ejaculation or erectile dysfunction also complicate matters. Treatment options in Kenya are expanding, but remain inaccessible to many. From IVF to surrogacy, these services come at both financial and emotional costs. And with an estimated 4.2 million Kenyans in need of fertility care, the need for affordable evidence-based interventions has never been greater. So, the next time you slip off your shoes behind the wheel, spare a thought for what's underfoot. That barefoot moment may be costing more than just comfort. It might be quietly chipping away at your future fertility. Gloria Milimu, KTN.